Me Mamunina Joe Deba Kapital Radio 97.1 FM, the heart of music. Moment of awakening, as I edruso. Sa program we nkofo bebre akanfo. Yedamo ase, nwa munti ene yeye. Say ye di besua de ye ni bebie. Na niema wunim na wobi nim no, ono no be kire wo. Ye be phone lines ne so a won so kakra wonim so na so ha kire. Nti ye phone line ni etro to ho wada roma. Menya mi phone line no so be tro to ho. 0557 52 22 13 0557 52 22 13 eno eye text esanso eye WhatsApp ubetumi aye voice note e dia fa WhatsApp abrayen yebebo program we etwagu YouTube ehonso otworo commenter yebekan Facebook etwagu ewo ho otworo o comment wo ho a ehonso yebekan YouTube no eye Kapital Radio 97.1 FM Kapital ye Kapital na eye K anye C okobosi ya unhu nti ye Kapital na eye K eye Kapital Radio 97.1 FM okbope obehu live ejina so ko ye colors no eye koko tuntum eni fita enti bomodia Onsaka subscribe na mbebia program we ebeba mframa bia no onbebo nkaye Facebook nso sa na tie eye Kapital Radio 97.1 FM sa nso eye K the same thing oko Facebook search bar hwehwe Kapital Radio 97.1 FM ebeba live miaso behunu yen live eno ne yen mfoni e friend video e betwagu edi nkomo nyina na wo hwe yen esanso etwagu ewo your website aye capitalradio971.com capitalradio971.com capital so still eyeke eho de mfoni no wuntumi hunu na ubetumi atie nti se wuntumi nche radio no wo baby awa internet de sesi ade wo baby a omodia na hwehwe capitalradio971.com eho miaso enye obia no betumi ahwemfoni no if you driver a untumi ebia wo hwe wo ye doctor wo hwe patient untumi obi wo ha wo pamade upeja uti ahwe na pane na wo inti no obetie radio na se wontumi nche radio na phone wo koye website ho mia obehunu live broadcast mia so yebeba na live na wetie yen ya hye nkomo na se na wotwe etwa mu na enkomo no ehia pi eyade a betu obi a me dem ka me say ye line 10 iduru so a ubeko ebi say well yanwa ento yawo nkwan de ebeto eye bi suru say ento wo nya anso ombedoje ombesom ye Elisha de ni bi na no atwagu da twum da say yes you yira say den na ene mremu de menti so bi ayira o agi se bia ne ache odi akọhye baabi o ye den obeko na wo kono o kone sen wachi ne yebesiesi ne sen intino ehu hia se mre no so se Nyankopon be frɛ ana se yebedan ye ni achire dan ana se san kana I think yes that's okay now I'll kick the bucket and I'll bring before we can say I treat a maker now ka baby send ye be ye wo woni mu obetumi nso atwera to ho aka kire se munye ne sei ebi wo ho amo se omo ka baby a ye nhye wo ebi nso se maye mfo mo nhye adaka mu ebi no mu wo mu bebre na last week ye ne true faith for gidi kokko for di nkomo and I any kremufo so edi nkomo mo chire mu Amadia, let me say Amadia specifically. Na no any Krishna for ebedi nkomo any Eckankar. Omo nso no say obi wu a say and omo ye no. We were Mr. Owusu Koko Echao. Opinion rather one about ye.
No.
Koko.
Nemo we na Owusu Koko simple.
Owusu Koko Echao.
We a channel preference actually. Owusu Koko 910.
In fact, send your mind describing or your fly don't say a humble lawyer. No, I'm very humble. Yes, so move on to me without question. Humble be anyway. I put it to you for. I say a former magistrate. Wow, what you penny for your penny and a member of Eckankar. Opinion that was to say a tune safro. Waba and Chanya Bhagavat. Das also a temple president is contemple Emina Kumasi on also Obeka Krishna for Diano. And the topic near a choir first one say Ubi Ekabe Bia Yesieno. Ye Beka Eckankar for any Krishna for a dear. Nicholas Asumano produce program Nemame Daniel Nkrumah on no chinchime fide no technical. This year the radio TV. Yen katete no radio it mean t-shirt near Tihana ya singlet yet yamu we and say so by radio so as we see you shen say ja ya the camera busy zoom bi ehun bi ai baby e duru no ja be ndai aba enti e fa nsa yo lawyer me ba won chen se obi ka baabi Eckankar mu no mo describe no sen.
Yo made a similar. Na sana mema on tribuno. Me pese which room se minu am ne baye your friend Mohammed Go. On so ye Eckankar for a penifone bia. Na wo nyina na memory no kofam kakra. Enti me bia say unyo bi support wo. So ya kokra na mana ekura poma no. Sapepepe emi enso de na enti muhu na ha na oye me poma obeboa ama nsem na ko se ne pe no. Na wasem bisa no se Eckankar so bi fi mu a na waye den
Ani
se ka so bi fi mu a anase wawu a yene di enim ne se wa free honam tibia no mu ekotibia foforo mu ne din ka no yenim se abodi efe nipa bia no oyo kra au fi onyankopon ho na aba enti obefa honam yi ade tena wi asese na be ya meno mie no ihuna yibi hono jese onyankopon ye honhom enfie ne enhono enti se oba ye nche de a so fa honam yibi ade dura no ho na meno mie no yetimi ehono ene de nkita ho enti se kaso bi afi mu a we free ni party bia no mu body ye be kan se physical body no we fi mu akwati bia foforo Bruni beka se ebia wa translate from the physical body to another body. Let's just say
okay. Sa esi sa brene bisi no. Edien ene esese ye ene edien na ensese ye beye. So di pa kuno kata ni no home ne last one na nipa wo ne nchen. Say ye doctor so ye busuafo edien na sese omoye ena edien na nsese omoye
se onya katu wonnes we wudi a so the hospital doctor declare say we wu a sie wo yen ya santimem ha yesieo that means yesiesi body no ye friend ifunu
Enyen ho. Question am bese bibisa say saa time na wakata n'enu. Oh yetumi su.
Oh ye nipa. Yete yawo. Obi an na tran fe bebrebe. Na wo fere won akọ no. Se wunnim dia, wunnim de okwa. Ana se wunnim ade efe no wo ni dia. Bitima yo ya. Amosun fe ni party biam.
Eye.
Egina nipa no level of spiritual consciousness.
Se obi wo saa time na no wu no. Esunu ne ntentemu no eye ma dia wawu na ana.
Meka se enye sesen. Woni de so wakati nani wowu. Ntini yesi akire no onim. Oh.
Okay.
Menim se menu be kan bibi ato aso a.
Oh ye Bhagavat Majo.
Yeah.
Question me de ba oso. Answer na ye beka so obi ewu no Krishna mu no. Mu kire mu san mu hu no san.
Me da wase. De kan me da wase na tiefo nyina ne. Nwane ma ye hia hanwore se be che nyame asem. I Krishna me ka so obi ewu a. Che se we free ni party bi mu. Nti ye nti ase no ye ka se ewu se ne hu no na kanya ade o sanka wo dictionary mu
7.1 FM so no abo enwumre no nsia
ya fancy akanka se me ka se obi efru mu a eno ne kwan pa o se ye de ka no free se we free ni party bi mu akurate bi afoforo because yanti ase mu ne nti ase ne se ni pe bia wote bia miensa eye honam dua eye usunsum ene honhom nti se nipa no a oye okra na nkasa no so oja honam dua betu ho a ode ne honhom ne sunsum no ene to asokọ be bia afoforo a esefata se yankopon nchise mu no wo so woko nti I Christian make say obi ewu a che say we free ati asefo ati bi mu ana honam dua imu ye asade ni amamre ni amane aboa no sino benya tibia foforo na emum no de abo abroport ne mapa anke kanwa bie ne hu bia eno no ono no nchiremu tire se onsamba asasefo asase su biem na emum ba kan ne rade nyankopon nchen
Dabi wa kan ye biem o se hono kan
de abo abrabo kronkron
okay
ne abraport ne pepepepepe nke kawo bie ne hu no ono no de onsamba asasefo asase su biem na emum yenti ase mu ne se okọ akoka ne rade nyankopon ho nti senya honam dua we na ye tre no sanso na ewiase no honam dua no so eno so gina awon so saa enhyehyɛ me ana tibia me ensa no eye honam ani honhom ana sunsum nti okra na yesu okra so okra na honhom nti se okra no etime bro before be free honam dua no etime bro ne honhom na ne honam dua no so a okokoka ne rade nyankopon ewo tinabia ana se rema hono so ye honhom aya bro asase so ene asase ase ne wiase mu phenomena ana se nsakra ni nyina nti yanti ase ne se ewu no ye mienu dia oba perfection life when the on concern ma habiem na emum dia wantimia ambo abrabo na ma na sipi no eno dia nchemu kire se wo se wo sa fa honam dia foforo na wo sa abo abrabo foforo till say oba perfect in life na akoka ne rade nyankopon
se obi wu amono a din ene esese yeye ene din ne esese yeye yetumi sun yetumi tietia mu yetumi weili momo de no moye ne sen
meta se obi wu a se usu ewufo sun a enya bone entiamra yawo a se be dofo no ewoma nipa ona na san a de so sun a yawo na wosun na emom sa sun no wosun nyina no osuma ne pedua because the wonyini ana wotumpon honhom hu se sa sun nyina na sun mfaso bia firi se nipa na no ne tedem ho ne dampa so no na yehwempo a wonnim wenhu ne da ne pedua ye kura na hu no oda sori okoba we ya na hu no it is a okwa ya so no ne da ho it is so na osun no wosu akosi okusu akosi sen bibia asesa nipa na na onim no no ana da ho na yesiesie ne ho no nti the wo sunsum ana spiritual intelligence no hu say nipa no yenya honamdua wem na mum ye okra ti honamdua no nti say nipa no sunne so osum okra ne dia na e bi wesmati ase ba no kra no se nipa ko na wawu no na wafiri mu no okọ beebi a ehonte a ana bi okọ beebi a debe obekọ yawo mu ana say go through some hellish condition there and as a fata so because okobre na mum se nipa no abo na bra yie na so wo kwakọ ne rere Nyankopon ho a eye nigie ene ahurusie na edija na kwan ne ye bom pa ye se Nyankopon se ye so ebewu ewo bisa nti en high Krishna for no ye kire se etudo bia ye sore kwa ne ye wish happy birthday say enya o birthday na ye happy ehia na mum se uwu a you die happily you die in righteousness. This will be war, so soon enya bone. Na no usu no sazu beka na say suwa nkasa ho. Fi say wo na onpa na wo nua na wuda ho no say ya de suade ma wo e chew say encha wo so be yesa. I say no bubu anwa say ma yesa wo pen. Is wo ho so nua aka ho na aka na last na oda ho no. Ade suade ben na wo na wo say wo ya dofo no wo sua firi mu. Wo su say extra say unhu ne biem ntimi ndi nkomo biem anaase wusu eche se asemesi bra bobo anyina no ehe ne woko nti se wo fosu no depending mpakwa na wusu no adwen da letrim nti se wusu anya bone na emom me den kamanya ka wusu a sum ho na emom ensu de se bi wafri mu no
5 minutes past 6 Bhagavat and mo tinenka no and wachirichiri mu lawyer mema unchen wo Eckankar mu no mo wo emre dodo a esese dia wa firi mu no yesie no say within a specific period, within 40 days, within 1 year, within 3 days, because the Kremofone they almost say 3 days as I said do form Eckankar phone mu obi bisa
ye ne bibia sa
okay mo de no mo hye ne te sen
o se egina busia no so ne de hye wo no wona so nya ahobo a ono kwa kohye mortuary fridge so bo an ho wi a ena koyi ena obisi na so mo an ho a samrite bia na ode egu bia no mo pa o me kwa kusie no
enti se onipa kono obesie won mo omo besie no 1 year o 2 years o mfamo mu ye okay mu ni mra bia
yeni mra bi ti asade no se oni bi hyem afi baako bosome baako yeni samra bi asa
eno an se busua no omo boaboa omo ho a omo betumi abeka a kire mu
de ese di dia adwuma na si ho ne se oni pa bia wote ase a honam due wa wodia so nya dan to hope efunu wu na fiska brinya wodia biem e babusu afo wodia ti de mu pe enum de ye omra kwanso
Bhagavat me bawo mo wo mrabi da ho a se woni pa kono kata na ni a esasi etumi sie no ekramufo no se 3 days pepe esasi ye this mo so mo de na te sen
me church mo che se nipa no aye emu no wana we free mu no be kan se we free akra atazefo asasi so nti ne so ahonamdua no so ni faso bia tentampara no o se ye kata so ana ye se no ya Krishna for gidi se ye wonyo manum a ma honamdua ye honamdua ye eja mframa nsuo dotie ana space na tokro is an man 9 we na kabomu ama the gross and physical body we no ejina it is obi free honamdua mu a the first thing na ofrim ye free no maybe pranes ana life airs a ekoso honamdua mu nti asan ye because obi efri mu no the life air no efri honamdua mu first na afei all the other elements no eja asati free nti na obi wu a ye say ade a utade hu so wu ene say ne ho anwunwu no because that fire element na honamdua no it is gradually leaving the body bon say na
The fire element
fire element it is running throughout the body. Until now, you feel say your breath they are warm because in the body that to kind of
and then movement. Is that the movement of the blood?
And your blood because a secrete here cause heat.
Yeah, any movement brings a heat.
Into where does
no pump it. And a muja no so dear a frusane. Definitely will generate heat.
But what he says so boy I say or a hypertensive and I say the body low blood pressure and high blood pressure. Boy I can say the level at which our body moja a corner bano our form because there is fire or say none soon and none mojano. I mean it's me absorb it for the organs very quickly. Into your share your home more, we feel that there is this heat in our breath. And I sense I share say no mammy about together and I tremor a generate heat. Internally the organs thing in our air working together it creates heat in our body. Into according to Ayurveda some ancient science when I'm doing one year a chance within our body we have a fire element. And on the boama digestion cause it is from nature. So I make us say it has to see is me problem and say heat ba.
That's friction.
Friction, where does the fire come from?
No, but so far a book me now yeah. What don't I say
friction now can activity na ekoso. But the day a janabano untimi be free, but a friction on the cause that fire to come. The me cannot say. It is always say a free here. A free baby didn't see a say two surfaces rub together and a cause friction. The similarly, send it to me movie a cobani it means that there's this fire within our body. And on a sound boama you obi we need medical science being himself without that fire, that light we cannot see. We are completely a dense darkness. And so the eye also requires that fire, that light to be able to see the bunting. And so you are saying here external fire, the sun. As our boama is seeing ability now complete. Into obvious, it's not even.
I don't know, just so to the lawyer, Muchichi society.
Yen yen can't body no say details now can yen the yen. You do or crying you free on them no more. Asa.
But fire now walk and is it in your teachings?
Well, Manini and also.
You should be that's closer to you.
Well, yeah, the crown.
There's nothing like the
fire in the elements need
no problem. Okay, we go Krishna.
Yes, into that fire elements, a idea it is within all of us, whether we know or we don't know. And into the body, the body now generated that element, that heat, wherever there is heat, it means there is fire. Fire na ekano and your mommy and son. Oh, a smoke, light, and a heat, and a major. Into sometimes we don't see the smoke, but then we see the light, we see the heat. Into wherever there is heat, me biano, patches there is fire. Send a castle where there is smoke, there is fire. Into that, we do believe and understand by practical and experimental process. There is this fire element within the body. So fire anywhere
practical and experimental process.
Yes, so fire anyone I'm doing one body way into me hoodie. Say this earth. But to make any earthly surface be stick it together, there is a need for it to undergo heat. And it's in a sculpture, be or say a war. Because that heat in the all the minute particles in our molded together. Now I form a form. And I jinabiana tibia. Until there is complete necessity for us to have fire within the body. And yes, Anka, even in your bed, we will just body in the body very cold. So the fact said there is heat within us, or in Canada and other places the color attest to it say a due time this time that fire elements it is not enough to be able to maintain their body. Into they borrow support from external fire to say he is near but internally every living body has fire within it. Anymore the body cannot sustain. And for us to even have the ability to see what the fansa katawano nyahome obo say there is heat within it, so it means that there's something going on within. There's a generating fire element within the body causes the breath to have that heat now we're experiencing. To be able to see, we need that light to be able to see. Every matter you poop your pupil eye and the iris, say with me, I reflect objects to it. They need to be light within. That is what we also call that fire. And so that fire, digestion cannot even go on. So fire anywhere, every medical scientist say we need heat to be able to digest the food into smaller particles. So without that fire of digestion, how can we digest our foods? And from all understanding, fire is within the body. And see, that is why we say all the elements will go to the elements. And the Krishna for Buwa, you say the best way is say you burn or you cremate the person.
Yeah, no. We'll get there.
Sure.
We'll get there, step by step, stage by stage. We'll get there. You only pack on your wono. Yeah, no. The organs, the heart begins to beat, and it sends blood through the whole system, and then there is ohome and all that. I'm wondering, this fire thing is still a clear, money. If we is it as a result of the movement that air koso umunu and as a dada na koso movement, which comes first? A movement in the koso heat and a heat in the koso movement, which
a cycle. I did be a cycle, but sometimes difficult to understand the beginning and the end because a kobesi ana sashasi. And see, the inhalation and exhalation, causes heat to be in the body. But the major cause of the heat, a element, a idea, when I'm doing the movement of the organs, the pumping of the heart, and how the blood, pumping from the heart to the brain, and all of that, they need to be heat within the body.
Do you have that in trees?
In plants? Trees, yes, of course. Humidity, I share plants are, and plants in our bank into ice. They also have that warmth within. In the dribble or her, internet we all feel say, hey, a rate me because they know how to balance the temperature within their system. In the plants were your best example. That is why you can say exhale, you inhale oxygen, no more exhale carbon. Into more exhale oxygen, inhale oxygen. Into more the processed air no more than any alpha. Into the plants also they have a mechanism and more quiet also sustaining the body temperature. Into yes, of course, plants also have that fire of the and because that fire is within a diano. And then I say if you bring any adibia fire elements closer to that wood ignite it. Because if that fire element is not there already, at the same time, there's no fire element in water. There's some soldiers to see and some machines when the Bible doom. Because combustion in the member. But say, and find a way of petrol. That's a fire element woman that me so naked flame and the car a bit exploded because it has that fire element heading within it. Sounds on the dry wood be our fire no room. There's some so any naked fire behind the car a burn because it is there hidden within the tissues of that wood. Into a practical scientific say even woods and has that fire element. And yes sir, and burning a driashi and can't mean yejuma. Until I went to me soldier on Suyasano. But we burn your charcoal is made of wood because wood has that fire element.
Okay, now getting back to what kind elements, say anya, eja, insu and nina nipadia. And I'm bisa say okay. Inti mo so we come one. Mo mra be a share no say ana money na din hu komo say one ebusuafo no nka say ayere soa bia bosome na wotwe afe SSC mu obibisa ho
yo obibisa recommendation but enya mmara chen say when this wa okra no but idea the best way out.
Okay,
and say acha by 40 days or say the right of right idea I find say wufuo esomono it has to be done.
Why? I didn't hear.
Why? Because it is said within that 40 days span no nipa na went to my perfect in the life of us no he still hover or around. The crown went me and crossing over to the afterlife. He stood around. Until you say a person or crown, especially the panu to war and accidental death near dear. And who may he was say, yeah, mamma and money man and 10 para. Snabaya a bois or crown. No, it's me a man, a jenny no idea corner. A yen 10 tempara so. Until yes, a recommendation is say at least in 40 days. Acha 40 days time no. Or I say cremation a bay why and I say BCY it has to be done because a walk crano. So when you pana usuno so usman and partners or drain on what they are, it is said the 40 days no it is the most appropriate.
40 days no start free.
From that day now we are now and they start account.
Day now kata na ni na and I'm more sure say every kind.
But and I'm a kind so and sounds when yes it will be ends me and follow 40 days now no couple on Sunday no.
Yes, I know who
yes. I mean
my question to you
I understand your point but people presume say oh on say your cast of religion to be a cast one you say the why you say but then I'm just giving the highest the best of the time frames but when to me 40 days now still cause over 1 year and
I didn't think 40 days what is about 40 days
because that 40 days no some say
I didn't think a year 40 days
well I know the nyam na shemra no it's just like in the Ghana constitution because I didn't know my company now for 4 years I wasn't there, but by constitution of the states, no, you say, or say, we are mampenia with 40 years, 4 years in term. Sounds like the universal constitution, it say 40 days, no, is the best time.
Universal constitution,
universal constitution, you find a religion, and you find on the scripture and a dharma, the laws of nature, and Yakopon and money and the mra, out the chair, New Year's. And so, Bobadi, and no one him dear, Techi, and Bobadi, no. So Yakopon and Nim, dear, and Nim, who no. Or boy reasons once with the manual and I said a Candian mamrebi at Batani Pahon, send a bear Bobo Mayan Swapabono, a cost ye, send out machine be our manual honor. It's by the manual of God no, to his creation. No. That is a recommendation.
I don't know before. This is a manual of creation.
I say yet high obi witi came on fine station to Kapital. Obi switi came or tuning in, obi to fear or shine on live or video or Facebook and Instagram or so share. Until I cannot say I didn't know one here Kapital. It is one when you're connected to that frequency no. Until for me what I could say is say or now my spiritually awake no. Always the truth will reveal
is
to them.
Bibi or why you bet to me who says 40 days now and pa here.
Yes,
I want back or some man Bibi or why be to me dear whom.
Yes, Bibi or as I say that 40 days no say Nipano ain't me and cross over that time now. Sometimes a person can hover around as a ghost. Because the TNS say, so be ain't me and completely funny say a free be karma and I say Mra Diama or be an Shabren and Crabia. Say and Crabia say and an Shabre say also with fancy 50 years was I see so. That's our trenching between that's 25 years with free more. I cut by universal calculations no. Only our nucleus also it's not half for 50 years. It's a kind of remaining 25 years was I see so. In the Basana there is some imbalance biaba. It is a person who for now or see a young man in a mamrebi. I quite is a lawyer, a lawyer, no or interested no custom amount. So that by us 25 years no, far and hover around because according to universal law no. So 25 years no, 50 years in a one complex no as I see so. That's the 25 years no chemwa. The remaining 25 years no, back at say some China on and or crown on to mean call and cross over, and also into mean cast I see so. Na on a nam to say some sir. But yes, sir, I'm man within that 40 days now. It being 40 days in yan shehunam diano, and as a young bird, next year, man with me opportunity across it over to the afterlife. And there are several circumstances that people are stuck. Oh, yeah, physical plane.
No, Siena yen sien in term and answer or no one shabren sanity.
I reckon a me, the shabren to went me and young or now meets me. I am a madamano. I manage me and cross over. Because once was 1 year old and so one of which
I'll get back to you on that. Lawyer, 40 days no, I can't no more, sir, 40 days. Medical
can say sorry. Idiot, nipen wea. Okrano, we finimuko. Tibia from. To dotiene da hono. The abusuya pe. Eno biano. Yan count 40 days, and yan count 100 days, and yan count 1 year. The abusuya pese the body ni yamra kwanso no.
But Matis are 40 days now. Say Asantimam be say 1 week. It be say after 40 days. It be Matis had him.
Ya Santimam hano. Yes, you wanna watch that. Yo, the Dianan. You have finished na. Nini na chaku shase. The abusuya pe. Eno muye. Presi ojidi bi say na oche da no kra na obeti se bia nipa no wabe fie ho nye Eckankar for position America asante for amembre na oche da ye so wabe fie ho okekan kukubi obepa aduane adi we nya bi ti ansa na oche da no bedro no mono aduane mo nya bi eno ho da aduane no so omugidi se sabre na o free abusuan no mu akọ ontimi ntra honam no mu biem te okọ se na ebia wo no kanon then Eckankar for position. What we are dealing with is how do we bury the dead? It's not about why we bury the dead or the things that we have to do for the body. How you bury the dead. And my country say, yedi ne say, ofusumbi say yamano no yebeye. Dia kabia no yebusu for dia. Sabusa phone podcast on me ma so be it baby minister me no be back to some
no me still am one chain as a while oversimplify the na man but how to bury the dead has a process. It must go through a specific process and yet time na ABCC and the be chef from nko ntini ye go through process probably be Eckankar you don't need that process now me this I'm son obi ba come ho no mu wo mo nkyerɛkyerɛ ɛfa kwan a mo hyehyɛ mo niam na mo ye mo niam na mem sɛ obi ka ba bia no nso mu wo no nso wo ho ana oti dia me kana sɛ
Matias
aha nti mo de no mo say sɛ oni pa ko no ɔka ba bia oko enti aka nipa dua no nko a eno ho adwuma na mo beye
ebusu afọ dia se bia asori na ese ema no a ye be ya asori na wi ade aka bia no ebusu adia ini control so bia
mo ni hwe ka ewosu bia
me de ka she bibia sese woti asie no won sa won nan witi bibia ya wa dia asokra utim dia di opibia mrakwanso ne sen wonti mpase kan twitwa ho so wa wo de anti attempted suicide 20 minutes sadia no ne mo bitima so refri kuma jale me ko trankran me ko tranta male me kwa wo ho kwanso esa ne mani nyina ada abede na to hope honam nya wo de bi oja hoko opa sen gatinem oja hoko pe ebusuan na wo to mo no umra ho kwanse kwan bi epese de body ne faso omra kwanso no ombe faso until they say 40 days or say 90 days or say 100 days that is not a cup of tea.
Na ma daruma unti muje samind Eckankar for
samai any day
and I may be some muni be a friend and say
yano I mean yano
aye
who's the Eckankar Eckankar yabotaye kran na kran nso so se nipa na ofri tibianu nipaduanu mu a ebusuafo na ye omodea ti de Eckankar ye ne se biawo ye nua asemesi ye ne na eso na wafri mu na anka opese ye beye ofusom ema no se ebusuan no ema ho kwan a ye ni problem abibia o mbeye je nkwa e mo form storm afele se bia ye mra mbeye ofusom ema no di nya fi ne be ko se
adentina mo ma form se
asa ihi omo consent
yes
untumi fa ope enko Eckankar just say be a cause be a pre body no ho say o ye de hye no wawu nti no chinchina wo say your instances are your members ewu a nipa no ne wel ko ye hye mu say owu a Eckankar fo NMBC no nso ko ye no na ma no say o mompani ya tena ho o monkope asori na okọ asofo no ka say nipa ni jai o ma asori for the past 20 years o motu mpemfu akọ mo say o jai okọ Eckankar nti region ho no mo say o montumi ye ne ma no eba kumase abefa asofo e ma no kọ ho ekoye ewufusom no ne e wo ho ya nka hwe go de irian odo na ebeda edi a kire ono ene na ebusua na ni ade ehia ye nti che ba ya omba mu se Eckankar fo e wo ho ya ma e kwame ambe ye no mpefo mu ba ho e ka se no omo introduce e kire edwa no omo sofo so ontimi mo Eckankar di ba obi ba be boy Eckankar di ye tena ho e bo omo ye yie no de o se ye de ma ebusua ye ma omo ba ko so ye ohene ono so ye ko ne ye it is a program ne Eckankar program a se ye na ye program be ofusum o hwe tribute bi bia ya ye so ye ko ye omo so ye ohene nti omo be non denominational prayers nti ema ebusua no e se asofo ye bibia ko anka e betra no na asofo akwaje ho atena ba ye no enye ne pedua no ne hia kra no bibia okọ na ya se me hia eno no ye butandi say Eckankar is a part of spiritual freedom eye okwan a ema ofasonya hunhun mu fa hodi ni se nipa no nya no hunhun fa hodi a hunamudua ne de eno nya de ehia ye ti ye ko ya asofo no eba ya omo na de omo abana se onya hwe yenim se de nke beye obusum ama no sa na mo beye nti mo nkoso nya beta muchi ye tra mo ye obusum no ema de o se ye de obusua so ye de mo na so ko ye ba bi nti obi wo hono ma opre nipadua no ba Eckankar nipadua dem se ene de wo wie ne dwuma wo firi mu kɔ nti nya de e besa ka se besa be ko saa de no ho ntokwa bebi anka de simple beba nti ye de ba ebusua ne ba be boa mo ye nua nti ne ba beta mochi ni apɛ ne korabea nti ye ba ne no kana nti ase edwuma mo so ye mbeye ofusum na ye beba abeye ye ni se bi e beba se this Eckankar fo nkwa bebie adaka no so ansa na obi aba no ye be ko mutum bi adaka ye de bia ye de se ba ya ni abe ewufusum na bibia ashamonsa anti ye ko kra ne ko ewufusum no kwa na se omo odi donation a ye gi a eboni na no de ma ebusua no ye fa hwemfrim ya nso so ye go ne she be ne se abe bonsa so de ata ebusua ne chi na ye ko
enti question am bisa wono mesa bisa biem Moody friend say Samine.
Oh, sir, once nipa eda eso etimida. Oda kra na tumi fiu mu ekọ move to the other realms no. Sanso ne wo akra bi on so o maka nsese mu. Oh, se na menu an sika no.
Wa Eckankar mu.
Oh, yo sa jide no ho no. Ah, mo so ebi etumi bo mo mutumi eden ekọ. Se o ka se atoyere nchem ne ade ya etumi si ma obi ewu atofuwo yentumi ensie ni ye ndubehwe na bebi asa adentasi ubekọ na saa ewo ho no ubedu no ma dududu energy no ejina mu udu saa bia na otu se wunya atenka bi saa se bebi esi bebi adentasi bia so tehu saa de no ewo ho no ndim se saman ewo ho je se ontumi cross nko the other rim eno na ma na kan sensemu but onitiye na so obehia obi a we pege na hunhun mu a otumi boa no ema o move to the other rim.
The enti a mebisa amono no se lawyer say o free nipa no a waka baabi no so o free nipadua no mu a nipadua no nye ne de abiem. But oye esamaya so oba body ni nchen.
Body ni de untumi use body no.
Ena si yenzie no nso a se ha
se uso daya
ena minua yi kan se siensie no abetumi aha ena ya te stories bi se bi no maka se amunye ntem na munsie mi na menko nti minim se mu gisa na mani di ana se munye ni a because o ka se body ni nye ni di bi ene se de pe bia no ye betumi ya body no nya botre lawyer person kan bibia meka no ka sa asem a me pese
meka se body ni nya ni de abie mu a se bi abro fo mo ton bro ni wawu emaye no oro ni shirt e de go bi se mo fa nkwa onhia bi oni eche ma Africa meje nhia no Chana honam etie. Okra no nya soro gya no hopa. Umpanya hwe biem. Imagine say we free money do ko mochre. You internal organs yi ni nyina se no be ya wompro. What body ni yede biem obetran hene. Omoja nyina ada I block.
Ombetena mu biom so ofisi yesie no no okọ. Say anybody no ana. Ana also still
what film no nya body no ho asem no wodwen. The journey of soul. No asem na wodwen.
Sir.
Yes.
Monte story sa nkrofo ka say bia fridge na ede o mo ahye mu no mu enyu dodo.
Oh,
say the Monte bia
say if I'm speaking as a lawyer,
since you speak as a Eckankar, lawyer. But I don't know,
you have to new experience here and you and so the whole dance here. What say yet it is? We know what transaction who said the work can say in a tiampa, see it is. On got me say crowd, see it tea.
No, but there have been narrations. And there have been grofwatro. Say ni say and say. If you say Majiatum say Nipacono or your home. So also on your home, dear. The case ni your close. But so your home, dear, home no it to me casa. And a home to be in casa.
Home no casa. Say or can't you pass. Okay, sometimes. If you have ESP or extrasensory, you can hear.
Intino say Kabada Sadi, I see to me quite a technical way to say typical court session to provide evidence. Mamin cock Bagabat. What in Gomana ye did? So I've come back to you with the 40 days as I'm now walking. Momo say after 40 days ne ebeboa minka heaven asem na minka hell asem spirit no honhom no ho asem ne ye ka no die enti na mo say 40 days no by 40 days na say yesie no
that's it. Yenchemone say according to laws of nature Yankopon ne mra out of the money panel. And sana because Yankopon will be a or yeah, me can say onim kwanya first way use idea to its full satisfaction. It is a ukuta honam dua, as a honam dua no say ya unya kwanya say o say afafro. Nti ye nti ase ni say so okra ne free honam dua ni mu a ye gibibidi say afterlife for ho obefa honam dua foforo. Na the more qualifications of honam dua foforo no or say honam dua na ofa in your previous life no or say asay now all the elements no come back to where they came from. Mechiemo sada the person mchene say na make elements no dotie senia it's in the biblical perspective no we have that kind of understanding so dotie be called dotie mu so sie nipa na ne dotie no ebe merge with dotie na o form ho no insuo be insuo be start say fie honam dua out of the heat na be free honam dua then the water elements in na be free honam dua no are dry then the other like air first life ending in from so all the elements in na be free be a free bar the entire say yes energy senia in science class energy intimi inside no they will be transform no nti honam dua we cry na different energies and are coming together na form this body. In the due time, dissolution of the body and our body no disintegrating na all the various elements na ekamu echi honam dua no. Ningi na also be ko efrene akọ drew baby a na ne kwafare ba be free ba ya sako. In the air be ko air, earth be ko earth, ether be ko ether, fire be ko fire. Na water ko water. Then e be can say almost nothingness. All the elements no matter no come back to matter. Now that is the time the spirit no so bit me actual na journey so at me have the qualifications say obese nya honam dua foforo akwai say oyeja na oba aba ho se opa so to school atare ma no bi e jabi ka say atare na ehye wona ye den entete ye nya hwe di enti na mesa to atare foforo ma Inti by the responsibility of God and His creation, you know. Say unhunam dua we cry, you know. Say and say cry now all the elements them call back to the elementa. Only one kwenya say esama hunam dua foforo. And unti na yen Hare Krishna for no. Ejidi say so be free more entampara no. Say per se obo ni pakwano it menya a quick way better. Entampara no or say ye she muno ona honam dua no. So what she honam dua na a mother's disintegration process na ye quick. Into fire goes back to fire quickly. Now the other you know friend say earth na a transforming.
We have not gotten there yet.
O say you go so a hone kekako.
Yeah, we've not gotten there, stage by stage. Yebeko ho nyina ba me pese me hunu the process I be femu mo mra mo wo de ntia mo aka ho asem so mo feel say within 40 days na ebe boa no ebe boa
okra no
eno na ebe boa
sapa pepe.
Okay, Mate. Capital Radio 97.1 FM, the heart of music. Ye di enkomo fa se nipa eka baabi a kwan a ye be fa so a ye be gya no kwan fe enna enko ha ne kra no we nya nka heaven ne here asem bia wa ha. Ye ne Eckankafo na wa ha na Eckankar no Mr. Owusu Koko Echan. Oye, say humble lawyer just like that and former magistrate. Now so no more questions sir. Or a member of Eckankar na China Vagavat Das or no a temple president Iskon Temple Emina Kumasi. Maybe then you may be 7 o'clock and so on by a church Capital Radio. Program needing moment of awakening near Kaimu said Varun Ghana Limited Anna was sponsor sa program we yanko na yenkuti omonkrana yabeba sisia enche.
Very good. G, great performance. L, long lasting. That's VGL.
We want some demo me canfu VGL motorbike amount and anti-kama fuel consumption jet VGL aboboya ewa huodin etumi before any load bia VGL omo durable tires akesia pa the Caterpillar tires articulator any nketwa and sanso enwintem in slow load bia metre suitable for all terrains. VGL pure virgin premium lubricant to set engine oil, hydraulic oil and gear oil, specially formulated for peak performance. O engine besu kama no fitamubia. VGL batteries also a powerful, reliable and strong. No yempia. After sales service so 8 VGL Nyama a to 4 block Fred 0243 67 50 20 Kumasi Alaba and Crime Caprice anywhere VGL Ejatuatua Ejadum
Long lasting. That's VGL.
VGL Varun Ghana Limited omo na omo so ya sene no omo wo ties papa pa ties kama pa kesio nketuo egu kasia afebo wa obeji atum say yes untu sikangui na battery nso omo battery ne modu tum say yes original battery pa na ne bo nso da form kama oto awunu ho matobi esi me cars ne so but me nya complain bia boss wa na ajiso boss wa ajiso tina me kan farm no mo abobo ya 3 times ne VGL bucket ne so e galvanized steel I wa hoden we helping dia wa wonim say santimem ho dia mepo no nti wo hia abobo ya wa hoden a helping dia to me fro yen so yen no overload ni ataya de no saa wo hia abobo ya wa hoden me de tie ye overload ye bibia ye overload kraka abobo ya so single person one now 100 120 single person kete well Varun Ghana Limited on abobo ya no made for our terrain almost and 2,000 so contem brantem premium virgin oil say hydraulic oil gear oil engine oil momo de na money omo enin kita ho enkran omo Caprice Kumasi omo Alaba ena wanso obehu womo ewo ho nti mu ne womo enidwa mo mfrɛ womo 054 11 61 55 3 0541 16 15 53 0541 16 15 53 bagabad masamba ho kasana minti wow aha kasa hey. Correct, good. Now 30 days almost 40 days within 40 days pepe as I say yeja oni pakono ekwan ana mo akire dem say eye nhihyeya nature nhihyeya ebeboa oni pakono. Okay, so a day be biom na as I say ye apart from the 30 days no a day be biom
your mom right now many bebre
40 days
I was say mo
pene mo de mo she fridge.
Yes, because nipa no sebi wa nye enebo obi a che say ya chena okopere ho apre ho zenye but se abusuya aka se on person mo no mo de hye no person mo sie no person mo yeden a muntime ka ho asem bia but se nipa ko
mo recommend
I recommend cremation
na votere mo storage na meka only back no ka bia mo
recommend storage no if you say nya dey necessary nya because what the nation fridge my yeden. I mean the point is what is the point? I want to say yeah na ma didn't ya fridge in some buying na maybe you can any fridge be out. But the whole idea ni na say a be boost to a job sector no be a create say a be boost na djuma. And I the culture aba back it. Asante memo affairs any fine for furniture fridge. But so meaning your mama be a nan ko pese ya no. And so absolutely no be ma age na wa chef fridge by 8 months ni. What that's him. As one fast one say. And yes, woman is come by you. Name to me, I say, more to me, say, Musika. I just say, meet me, meditation, I shame that long. You know, sometimes, boah, no boy, me feel say, and your culture, name may, I don't know how I make in other way not to offend others. Because, say, oh, Sika, the best show this year, and then some of the chef, and only counts from pa, a year soon can ya dear, a yes, Sika some. Sebi. Nipa krono honamdua na ode ba na honamdua na okra na ti honamdua ni maye de hye na otimi koba no afrim nti se nipa no o bantam no na yetutu form na de ne hyem ne kata so a asemasa nti die nti na yenkopa ebony wood ye pesika ekọ bank ko gebosia se de be ye wi a ya brobronka na ya chenka no ma no ana nwisia na wo no se o mo pre no mo san tuasa aka no na nipa na wo ye no wo de wo no asan so de hawo ne e kasa bro busia te yenti ase no ne me yankasa madwen me madwen mu no me fi se eya anye necessary sa ye ne afa sabi wo no afa na degu nipa na wo wi a de hian ne amane ne amamre be ya mano no na sa ye de ne kwahye fridge mu ni akopa bosia e de apa efunu adaka kama na ye se obukofo be yiase a aduane ne de ba efuro ne de be yiase but then anka minim se anka ye be yiase se be pa aduane edi but this time around the name den se man kofo e de omode hye fridge mu ne de nyina ne se ye pe capital ye pesika ye de ye no ma
almost hye nanu nyam
enimanyam ne fridge no se be tilapia fridge no a kwahye mu no enimanyam na ne nipa ne mu owu nti fridge no adne hye mu no
ese ye ni yi
menua
ese ye ni ye atitrufu oba na ye siapata na ye bobo mpanyimfo din ne de hye nanu nyam
de wo be ye asase so na hye woni monyam enye bo yi a wo ye kukudamfo oba the legacy of believe no papa no born ya ba ye no eno na ye ni monyam hye enye se ya de canopy akofa nwomtofo a mo sika ana omo bo den ne parliamentarians abesra no de eno no oyina be kan ya be kan ho ase in the 3 months de nyina be ko be gira saving Ghana tennis de nkura na ma ho 3 months be gira nti de be ka asase so ama afofra ka wo ya rubber pa ba boy enye se bi eye kukudam ya ye se ya do helicopter de funu ba ba o se ya de be esise kwa etimi si dan kwa de sinaso se hwan ne medemu abadamfo na nya bebi ada nti I don't think say sorry to speak it makes sense in a way say or say ye eye chinchin say de shin monyam se pani monyam sha ye oti ase na so tu hufo na bobrabo pa ne be hye woni monyam se be enye eye chinchin na be ye na ni monyam hye ya brabo ababoy
lawyer mabawonche
acha me twan
Sesia no Eckankafo nipa na ka baabi abusuafo no atonsa frem se momra na nhyehyeye a mo wo ho no momra na momaye nhyehyeye ben na mo wo e ma saa dia waka baabi no that's all so what I say mo de no nhyehyeye kwan ben na se so mo de fa so wufusom no moye ne sen moye ne wohe moye ne wofi anasese de ba mo temple ho eno na mabisa we
ye wufusom emano ebrefro no
moye ne wohe
ye no baby adeda no ifi na yadeda no no
mo mfa no nko mo temple
debi ya mfa no nko temple ato mfa nko
adintia
nipa wu a ni ma bebre na wona ho
sedi
yare bini boni bini kono sedi no atam de kwa so dem sa yenye no sa na so dem se san gidi se holy place holy grounds enti ni ma bi emfata bia no yemfa nko ho enti ye ufusom no obabi a yededa no ye no san pagya no ko amana so a awoso enisi amene no mu a yato yanyom bi efe ne hiu awo yakata so obi akon baby
intino yamfa ne se woni pa kono wa ka baabi no oye Eckankani omo abomamane se ye baba bayi ye pese musie no mu wo mpaibo bi a mu bebo ama no mu duru ha mu wo mpaibo bi a mu bebo ama no mu wo amane bi a mu be ya ama no ne amamre bi a mu be danedi wo ho
ibi bia ye titi ya tisna Christopher ya ufusom mu bia waja wo wawu no yenso yebi ne ye de ndi titi ya to hiu na ebia ye mpanimfo no preach kakra ni wia na se bia abusuafo no wadanse de bibidi a ombeba bidi ni yanso wadanse de bibidi afa nipa no ho a yitimidi iba na kusi tise le pese di bia adwem ne se Eckankafo ni control wo ifunu no so kra ya busu dia tiya dia nhyehyɛ we ba se ne pese be ma yinua na oda form no
mbo special empire bo bia mobo
the most special Bible American church and the hill.
And call it to be Jumo.
Get to be Jumo, to be.
Got you, yes.
You and I at all.
And on Quana,
ye preach.
More mampa, okay, mu preaching, dear man, Namoka.
Oh, ye many party as ye said you were down or your tear, your watching it. Ya Taribo Befashe was at his Huna, and the owner shot at a cocoa crown. Nenye jan hovia diaka na kontria utu ako si ajatum sana se yamaya matia se okra nipa duane yokra nipa ne yokra wote nipa duane mu so dan nipa duane to ha wa kontria bia utu sa kontria no preachings na bia yeden yeka se nipa wuga
muni specialized prayers bia
nam ka se hiu
anu kwa
kwa ba na se nkidika to bia and ye twa
atu
and the hill in the yato if you na ya preach kakra na ewi yakosi
mo omode ne ko asie ho amukobi
yakobi
mo de ne din mo orientinity no in a particular way ana
abusanfo na wakwan fa so bo mama na ne baabi pese ya de hye ni trihwe idom din si amena no mu a de bo yampa yeto yi ni wia ya wie se ni tibe hwa asa be hwa enye de no no se ni control a body no so
mentia se
de mechanic say body ni ye de a de bo san force ni tibe hwa jenka se chinchira kanka fa mo pa ni tinhwa ade na da hono kra hia yen na kwantua na wotuo no ni hia endi se ni tribehwe ba bia wie pie sankremofo kanu no se de na na behwe de awie pie no enya na Eckankar fo hwe yɛde bɛkɔ no maboa amana dada abusuafo na de ifunu ato adaka mu o ma na sɛ adeɛ mu ne de akɔ amana so ba bi undi ti bɛhwɛ ne deɛ yɛhwɛ hɔ yɛde ne sɛ yɛto yɛ hiwi yɛdan yɛ ni yɛbɛfie
nti onipa ko no ɔka baabi a momfa mani hu ni nipadua na passport so mbɛbie so ma obi ahwɛ bi no
yɛhu awo de ne to mpa so yɛkɔhwɛ yɛtwa ho hyia te sɛ no
so mamfa na ato mpa so a monhwɛ
sɛ assignment ase yɛ mpa hyɛ
mebisa sɛ abusuafoɔ no ɔmo si okay yɛde hyɛ yɛ mbie no so ama obi anhwɛ ɔmo yɛ okay
ɔmo dia he who pays the piper calls the team nti ɔno na deɛ ne deɛ adeɛ no wɔ no nti de baka so wɔyɛ no na ɛyɛ mmara kwan so no ɔnyɛ mmara bia ne Ghana sɛ kyese kyinkyere kanka afɔ mu nipa wu a kɔ yero ho asɛ ɔkɔhwɛ no abusua so ɔma hwɛ no ɔkɔyɛ dɛ hɔ
na mokɔ to hill da ɔmo te hɔ no ɔmo excuse mu
da bi no bia na ɛto wokura hɔ no bɛmu ato bi bɛka kyerɛ sɛ mpae sɛ yɛ mpae ne yɛbɔ wobɛtumi a ɛne yɛ mmɔ wontumi so a
moyɛ no for how many minutes?
Oh, maximum 20 minutes.
Neno no deɛ na ɛsɛ sɛ ɛyɛ
ɛno no ma wo so honhum ma wo so vibration kɔsoro
na sɛ ɔsɔ nipa no kɔ
nyɛ ɔno ankasa yɛ ne ɛhyɛ hɔ nyinaa no
na sɛ boyɛ ama wofu so no mu bi ama deɛ waka baabi ana mbo
no so
mo ya deɛ ama deɛ wawu da hwee
deɛ tie ne sɛ Eckankar yɛ deɛ no nte sɛ bi ɛbɛkɔ asi o body nyɛmfa no kɔhyɛ kɔna bi yɛnko akɔgyina ho
akɔpapa asɛm na meka mesi mu hwiw deɛ na ɛsɛ sɛ yɛ ma body no
hiw no a yɛto no body no deɛ ɔno ɔto no hiw dada nti baabi a ɔsɛ ɔate no wadu ne level ɔkɔ yɛ deɛ sɛ yɛboa yɛto hiw no sɛ bɛbɛtumi speedy ne yeah sɛ ne once a wofi body no mu deɛ ɛyɛ dan a kra no deɛ ɔwɔ around nti wofi no yɛyɛ to hiw no ni asɛ
ɔbɛyɛ deɛ ɔkɔ sana mo kan
yo yes nti yɛyɛ to hiw na one yɛpɛ sɛ adɔfo ɛhyɛ hɔ nyinaa hu hiw no ne mfa so deɛ a ɛyɛ ma nipadua no ana nipa bi a ɔte ase nti yɛbɛkyerɛ obi a hiw no ne mo yɛkyerɛ ne aka sɛ hiw no a yɛto no wopa join yɛ wopɛ nso a yɛkɔm ne tie ɛnyɛ nhyɛ
ɔmpɛ so asɔ hɔ kɔ
ɔmpɛ so a wotumi sɔ ɛne obiara ɛmpamo ana ɛnyɛ ɔhyɛ sɛ kyinkyerɛ obiara nto hiw no nso so ana yɛto hiw no wie a yɛde ansɛ deɛ yɛka sɛ yɛde nnuane kra no ahyɛ honkonkron sɛ sɛ ɔno no ntu honhom akɔntu aka no anamontu aka no ɔmo ntoa so ɛnkɔ
ma confuse me because mo si awu a ɔkɔ dada
no yɛse wafiri hunamdua ni mu
yes
yɛse wafi hunamdua ni mu nti wafi no yɛtiɛ sɛ nipa gu asɛ yɛmi ansɛte a ne yɛkan ɛgyitum sɛ sɛ obi awu a hunamdua deɛ wafiri mu a ɔkɔ ne gya nkyɛn nti yɛ no deɛ ɛyɛ no sɛ yɛto hiw no ɛde aboane saranda no ama ɛde no ahyɛ ho nkonkron nsa sɛ ɔmfa no nkɔ dwodwo nkɔdu baabi a wa ɛne ɔfata sɛ ɔkɔ nti ɛno na ɛyɛ
nti ɛno mo betumi ayɛ wɔ mo tempo wa mo
oh yes
because mo say yɛmfa ne sɛ honhom de otumi kɔ baabi a nti no sɛ no de a mo betumi ayɛ wɔ mo tempo hɔ na mo ayɛ ama na sɛ wufu ɔde na wawu na mo say body no mfa mo bio na
social consciousness and the society no group bia wɔ na amamre
question na bisa no what you say
me say
question na me bisa what you say me say right from the very beginning no mo say nipa no wu a ne body no mfa mo ho biem de ehia no sɛ ne kra na
ɛkɔnta so
ana am sɛ ne kra no mo betumi ayɛ saa hiu na ma no wɔ mo temple hɔ na ne body no nka ho
yes
what did I make because of mo to very yɛhyɛ na mo sɛ body ni de hyɛ dan nyia mo nti am go wan sɛ mo san to hiu no ma no
hiu no yɛnto
lawyer so beso
oh that man nka sɛ man
body ni de hiu no de yɛnto ma body na ɛda hɔ no yɛnhyɛ no nso body ni de wawu body no wawu a kra na afiri mu nti body na ɛda hɔ de yɛnto hiu no ɛmma body no yɛnto hiu no nkase bia body no ma ɛmpra na sɛ body no ɛnsɔre na emom ɛyɛ ɔdɔ nwom a yɛto ama kra na wa free mu no because ye de oni ye de wo yes we free body no mu nti ye de ejidie ni say kra no a free body no mu no otoa ne honhom akwantu so nti ye de say ye to odonyom so no hon konkro betu anamo akọ ba body na da ho de nye say bia body na to nyum say bia de sesa bibi wo ho ko say bia te obi enu onu a wakoye ofusuma ma body na e de nsakra bia ba body no the body ni tie sa na tie
enya no wasam ni eka o de ye wi lawyer also person ka bia
no de me ni eka na me de to so say kwa kokoto hiu no hiu na apart from say hunhum e boy no ese say ko ne nipa na wo no ebusuafo ikojamo mu so ne nipa ne tie human beings are gregarious ese ne ho ne ho ti se yakwa ikoja nipa no na hiu no ye mpa abokese pa efrise beka se nyankopon you know nyankopon telephone number ne de kasa emre bi abeti hiu no you connect with the Holy Spirit and se kushia wa ne to hiu no obi ona no ante da ti ye to no tibia that's what tekra no kofie no kotoa eboa no ema ono nyankopon tem no kita ho na ekoso
na matise obi a woni Eckankar de waka ba bi no ne Eckankar no de no yefa de awu no
Kapital Radio 97.1 FM so na wutie abo nonson
o say
ye friend Mahanta
okay
nti obi a wo ye ekesibia no wu a ko hia wo edo ko ba bia wo ane
Inte honhom no furu ma Eckankar ne behia obehia na breben owa sa time na say after some period of time
ma begie mu no pe ono na eko ogade o
enu kwa na oye onye hwibi
onyuma pii na de ohia na meka kirewe
o ka bi kire ye de oye amade awaka ba bi no anu ne ye hia de omote ho de
de na me chese ne oye amade waka ba bi ne se ode ne koduru ba bia na brabo bebo na asase so fata se okọ
ondumi se san
sa se wadru ese ko A level a odo ko Z debi wadru no o fata no abrabo bebo na asase so no bebi ese fata so do okro no obe guide wo de wako amakodru ho
sa time na ebisi no Eckankar no oba hobi
ba ja se
Eckankar no yebe ye na ufusum no oba hobi
it's always with us. Sisi akra no tie okay ho. He's always with us.
Mate. Chachanya. Baba o.
Mate.
Oni pa kono a waka ba bi no. Dien ni na mo ye sisi abusuafo no say okay ye titum so ye Krishna ni. E de na mamu. Dien na mo ba ye. Amamre na amane ben na moye
me do wase amamre na amane ne bebre kwa le mom se kakra wese mabona to fa ne
ye tie ni nyina
o e ka se e ka dia ye se true book
o de troma ye ye tie
ti the decline no se busuano ma akwanya se Hare Krishna fo enye ofusum ma won de hye na afrem na yeah
first ade amobeka ne se within 40 days no SSC yetumi eja no kwame
ka ebeboa ene say ebeboa
second one ne dey
second one ne say
afutuo be na mode ma yem fan say afutuo be na mode be ma abusua no
afutuo ma abusua ne say se ne kan say ebeboa say pese eboa e de hye na yema no enche de pii o fridge mu se ne hunu no na ye be ye ade a ntampara no ebetimi eja no kwan amanako se abusua fo no ma ya penene se enya na eduru yenso ebe ya sorry anampaye o ya sorry ho e de aboa yenua na o
body ne ba ho
dabi
ade ntia
because body no aye contaminated nti na si efunu ya ade ahonte nti ye bebi senia na menua ka no sorry fie aye kronkron bia ti afa fin ye fampa bo akran wura sorry fie na ye de funu ba ye dirty nti ye ntimi famba ho Nti baby and nipa no be an betimi abom pa ya man send yet here yente say aso for timi so radio station near bom pa man for e adwuma. Nti wherever we are no we can still offer a prayer to the yenua na and this year now we free no and I would gidi so a e would gidi say empire no timi bua a charge ne nkwa. Nti busuafo ne tena se nyina tena se ne esin konwa ne hu se date se ne beye eyie ni ade nyina sia ye ha Krishna for ye besa kire se ye nim die mu no eboa se wo se wonam dia ne hye no se mo ho akonya dia ne beye ho aka dia ne amamre se busuafo tena se ayo cremation society ya kwan registration ya so on register dada ye bibia ye legal issues kakra aye hwie.
The guy issues is saying,
oh, but don't say government system, no. Even burial and yada, but cremation, don't say environmental system. The answer is cremation society or more legal entity. It's all by say cremating one of the or say legally no, or what tested to it say or say all my work when you see and cremate too. In say Busiana or finds the next of kin no, our man that power of attorney now power so obey you know or science here then. He's been in the Kapital Cremation Society.
Cremation Society,
yeah, Cremation Society. Uncle said the Cremation Society as a community, a company. They support. Omona boamo, omode facility ne boama ye shit when I'm there. Ghana, how into me say me a hydration into me park so me she will be there. Be Environmental Protection Agency engine too. Into what it is a tafu say your cremation grounds or how do this and bako na ya pile wood na bibia na yawo normal babo facilitate janeshia no nyina ya ho amamre how say na area the last prayer no ya the fire ato body nim ama
nya butero content. Let's go step by step. Enti obema as a so register with cremation society
exactly
say opese yeshe no. Okay. Then the next step you're doing.
Then the next step, let's say now we have yenya date, yenya agreement aba. In Pakono Esha Fridge wherever. Drew the day before cremation day na send yeji emuno na omo amedran se busia for bedran whatever amedran.
Mo de munjare no.
Oh say if they need beer, you call for bit medran no. But enya nche say obi wa hydration no say dran there be. Say busuafo person
na say Hare Krishna ni
consent self say
yes mo niema mo ye
no not entirely ye dware honam dua no ye the other purificatory element say nchene ni ade the dware mu no then
I don't know how they
I mean say make us a contaminated object into it is believed say nchene car urine idea disinfect kind of saying a disinfect the body no because the movements quite free alcohol it's because until we use all those organic disinfectants no
to say
the car urine then so there is a distilled kind of one all those things no?
Cow urine,
yes, it's very powerful.
A disinfectant,
very powerful. Cow dung a disinfectant in the olden days. Wasn't in baby. Yeah, Krishna for most of I and cry say temple ya one in 22 until we have cows. We do have strong belief system in maintenance of cows because of we know how valuable they are. And see this cow urine and cow dung no bois ama ye she and also quite to say eja ya bois no man wo into a supportive wood no na fire
now you the content me say ye dware no
yes
yeah now person will content them
say
I see a con step by step near follow
mate
cow urine no we see a go through process when say
I know they are a bit technical where I did this fun say basically no because distillation
Nenche Johnson
this way I distilling no amani
more or Johnson
yes Nigeria, there's this tribe in Nigeria. I know they are very strong because I know Mudigari or Mudia BBR. It is very powerful. Scientific, so when ye masem cow urine is very, very powerful. Even there is a stage of cancer, I see, if you take it orally for some time, in some stage of cancer, if you have eye issues, hypertension, ear problems, it helps. Until we use that to cleanse the body, then
why the treaty?
As in the body,
No, the Nenche Johnson.
Oh, there's a specialized young nimdia.
Our Ghana.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, where we have that perfect knowledge. In the cows now. Yeah, will be pan. As I speak, I have some there.
Moton.
Because a product. I mean, sorry to speak, we don't know what the value of what we have. Just because of the flesh. But then the usefulness of the cow is more than say you kuno. But because we don't know, economically, it's very effective to maintain the cow than to kill it and use the leather and then just the meat. It is very expensive. The cow urine, the cow dung, a cure numerous. Most of tablets, it is extremely powerful.
Okay.
Yes, near this, they are disinfecting, or then we dress the body. Now you apply. We do say there are 12 parts of the body are pressure points, and it is a part that we put the names of God in different parts, like the muscle, the collarbone, the chest, the belly, the side inside of the stomach, the two arms, the top and down, the back, the chin. And if we between the waist and stroke, then holding in we inscribe or the place we touch them. If we bit like we use this sacred earth I said dot here. Then we
for free.
Yes, it was
sacred earth.
Yes. Yeah, if will be Vrindavan. That is where we get it. Modern day India. There is a point where I'm saying that. And we use those sacred art and that I mean
it's a Krishna ni be jare ifununa modern chene type of chene being
I mean rock the organic ones, yes, rock salt.
They are apart and
only enchine ya can the enchine and only a cancer enchine and enchine and ya iodized one.
Okay. Mate. Any name Johnson. And a DMB.
Basically, that is the main ingredients. Then the cleanse the body now. Then yashanatare.
Mose would the moody BB.
Yeah, I said the mama so that's this. Then we used to in markings on the body, because it is also says that the body is the temple of God. Indeed, of course, body knowing yashi, it is now dead and gone. But then we are still having a consciousness and the body is also somewhat purified, because he used this body as a vehicle, but it means the body in some kind of understanding is also purified. And we also place those names of God around the body. Then we a inscription, I just said symbol, said this is the same thing. Then priests, they orchestrated, they all in charge, Anybody who has that knowledge in that, then we dress it in mono.
What dressing the same?
Whatever. Sometimes you bought Tamsania and who's our Krishna for addressing. Of course, if one person wishes you to, there's nothing wrong with that. But then traditionally, we are born near the military ground,
I didn't know I'm business canon.
Because that is his property. It is, and only I can say those are the only things that we could say they are a canon. Until we are sending him off with Sanamana. It is part of his body,
Some machine.
Yeah, but it is necessary to say these things na the property, and now it sounds so boa. The neck beads not sacred. We are sacred plants. These are not ordinary wood, and yet just a bony wood, and I say but then it's called a torsi plant, and they are these beads now.
I don't know, dear necessary to me.
What it helps when say a bois or crano. Once we bend with these torsi plants in the a bois or crano have a smooth and easy journey. And it is also said, say, from our Christian understanding, is that anybody who dies with this Taurus snake beats, no, yeah, friend of Biamoche, and I sister from Yamadutas, those who carry the sinful. These Yamadutas cannot come close to you because you are seen as a godly person. According to say Kramai na my favorite doctor, I don't know who says so Kramai ni. Maybe I come up Kramai ni. This will be almost this the way that Kramai sees say you are actually God's child and the servants of God. And see those ferocious beings, you know, they don't come close to you, but then angelic beings will come and see you through the next life. Until we do believe, say, when you are burning or you are cremating when I'm doing.
I'm saying burning, no crying, you crying,
yes.
Since you are now more dressing or no dressing.
Yes. Into say all dress, no the shame of a burn. Into dressing in and it has with parts on the neck beats and then the chanting below a chanting in an thing in a guno and I descend a comb. Then he goes along with that because those things they face a chanting beats and then around the bonya coupon jim chrono. That is something a tool and a mechanism he was using to connect to his supreme father. We are attaching it to him. So even wherever he goes, you should not forget that the names of God is that which is going to take us to the eternal.
Womanska.
There be Ghana City or Confan Koyashi dollar Ghana City God or America soon for Soviana. Now after
Ghana war
dollar crown. What the triple call VIS, so you don't give him those are the your cast of welter will beat no and then all the chance what the coin what the boy coupon didn't come and then we seek and then that is your wealth and yeah said paper yeah plenty I deceive you so we do believe that the things that they're going to come in the markets and that is the wealth, the majesty of cry.
Now more 1 week more my 1 week observation.
I don't think so it's necessary. 1 week for what? I mean, personally, I don't understand why we do that 1 week.
Munni be our Krishna 1 week in the more observe.
Yeah, that transition period near Bayano. Yeah, Bay cremation. I don't know. Yeah, Bayana social baby, and yet kind of say spiritual activity. But a social, a busiano person, 1 week be seen on this year, but. And yeah, necessary part of
now can be say or bought braconcron now only pacono ne crano mutumene ne casa a fa quire of a say amamuhunu say or bought braconcron and I say bibisa mutumene ne casa. Oh,
before that crash any panacea assassins will brow boy who ignorant him say as message here so when ye can say trimadia obian canjiro. And as me see the true trust some dear, ye cut to trust some no jinaho. And so you don't need any who he has any pakon.
But okay, I'm funny said, do you only pakuna cabe be a Krishna who to mean no casa?
Yes, of course, because believe say we are all spirits. And spiritual beings. And if we raise our consciousness to that spiritual level now, we can communicate with extraterrestrials, someone who have
no yes and I'm on
idea here. Nipano whom Paya Bobaman in here. We don't need to consult the dead and those things we see there it is not necessary. And our mama is dangerous because sometimes you can trap the soul here. Because communication, you have a one-way communication. If you want to speak with the dead, you have to call that personality, and which is not necessary activity. Nipano any so about procon yeah. So I'm about procon so I'm pay a better tonnage in a yatanage. Young he say be friend no say
okay. Intemo de Sani Manobe Gunikomo na mwesi no na my day.
Then your gallant the flowers I our farmer and Yankopon, then we gallant him in just to
what on he?
Oh yeah, that's why your flowers we believe in nature until we grow
that type of flowers be
forget me not rose flowers, different varieties of flowers, scented flowers, and yet the idea the creations hibiscus sunflower and whatever flowers which has fragrance. And see, we offer
Queen of the Night names.
No, so you're useless. It is not.
Now say him.
Abraham by a leaf. Yeah, we have flowers like the rose flower, and forget me nots, your other flowers or honum.
I don't know baby.
So we offer it, then it becomes
and flowers near the.
So make kako. And see, then we the gallant. We be say they're going to come say, and it signifies victory. So we're doing him. And Brabano Abaya, he has been victorious. Test of life, we're passing. Until we are happy for him and we are cheering him on, and then we are praying, say he's going to a very wonderful place, and as he goes there, on Swan Kaya, and he should beseech on our behalf, so never and a divine union and enjoy in eternity.
More Sa mamre ne amane no mu obi wo emankwala na mu obi nso ma mpanyimfo.
Okra no ye ni akra ne ni panyine. Honam dua no fa hons wo ya akra no panyine. Asade a wo say yema obi a wo. No
obi a wo atofo nso
ni nyina is similarly almost the same thing, but and also there was a technical and which is done, but it is, I think it's almost, and finally say pakwane wona ni pedua finally accidents and one match at any other, and what can be done. I know crying here, so quickly how to cremate the body. Buania for say the gunda so near the question that came na the pan watete yen trajan to me and baby. And that is
okay. So then we move to baby I be cremating.
Yes.
So
the cremation grounds, there are experts they are system you're more in charge of those mystical aspects, those who are in charge of preaching, those who are in charge of they are different segments, and so they are also a Benny or that side. Because a Benny I just say, but it means that they have knowledge in that field, and see they sanctify the place. Baby sanctification first thing a mantra recitation we recite the pure names of God. Sanam Yamuka Hyuno, Febi Maha mantra, we chant the Hare Krishna Maha mantra and other powerful mantras. It is a true oral, recite. Mantra is done orally. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
What kind of rosa?
Some make wait maybe 30 minutes for her. Because it is a song. Then other mantras and all that to invoke auspiciousness the vicinity, because the idea is during cremation grounds homebodies would like to hover around, they want to take charge of the body and all that. Into us here some kind of a friend is a sacred something to protect the environment. Then the cremation actually starts. Now it follows with, yes, and on the mantra a mantra means prayer.
What's the meaning of it?
Yes, the meaning of first sanctification say hobeti. The second thing is protection. Say we are protected from all opposing elements. And the third thing is we are inviting auspiciousness. We are doing all these things never all of that clean creatures or whatever will be in that vicinity to bless the occasion. And see, that is the reason why we recite those mantras, and then afterwards, the fire is lit to the body. Because before that, the cotton.
What position is saying?
Positioning, usually cremation sites they have a unique way to position them. But sometimes the eastern direction is good. But then even if it's not favorable direction, it is fine. The mantras will counteract all the disbalances.
More position in the east, didn't you?
Because the east represents enlightenment. It means that is where beginning idea started free. Until we are under the understanding that he is transitioning from or free to be able to start a new life. Into the position is to help him have a energy any a high banner. You should also transition into goodness. Now in the next life, when you have a better body and what that. But then change say if the position in your favorable to that direction.
More than a daho and more than a treho.
Level over daho. Say won't mean or daho flats. Then and I forgot to speak. Cremations your two sides. Your electric one. More eyes the oven. In piano shaman, Jana Shumna, Shonan, and so near QAP. But for us, we do believe in a traditional system. Yes, she pile of wood, the same panel. Then we place the body on it. Then there's other these tulsi plants, it be in large chunks and they go. So there's cotton soaked in ghee. Ghee is a special oil be. No, so you by the evaporation of the cow milk, ghee better and a pumpum. And it says that is the best or the purest oil we can have, which is more powerful than canola oil, coconut oil, or whatever. And so we use that oil near the smell, the fun when I'm doing more. Then we have like other scents like sandalwood, and near the agaro wood and all those things. Then you soak it cotton in ghee. That cotton and the goose one, then we place it on the body and all that. Then the tulsi leaf, a kataneni.
I don't know, I didn't.
The whole, I think sanctification. Because now we want us to go deep. That is why I'm taking all those. Exactly. Then we soak all those things. Then once all those things are set, the fire is also set. Into we guys, I don't know. Yes, I don't know. Leaf tulsi. So Diana, the leaves that comes from that plant. Exactly. And near the then the fire is. And then the katramaso.
Would it be in a room?
Yes, if possible, an hour but also. And we are not doing this because per se but it is activity to help the soul to have a safer it can go to the other afterlife very safely and have a better body. These things can help the person have a heavenly body or even enter into the spiritual world. Even if the person wants to live so godly life, these activities, BCG, we do this to pray on the behalf of the deceased. So basically, at least a good place to go. More
separate once somebody ma any mema.
No, I think the only division by one will say your mono because or ban says on Bema, Mema says your mono. Side that there wouldn't be any much difference.
More mema and
because by ethical wise, of course, a moon will call there, but ethically, or as a bar, a says or bar home, Bema and the and anything spiritual, but then just, etiquette, just to show respect, say,
role being a kunafono who play was Mardi and Amway.
Yeah, kunafono role no, we play is first or give you consent now. There's a part in the process she also give consent as in say neura and so echo ahona she has to realize exactly say neura no nini hobium because sometimes people still have that wampa of course was much but we still have that make believe and say obesimi sorry any other but then at the last moment it is a vow to tell the widow, and the widow one say, "Ukuna na ire no." You say to death do you apart.
Now, but let me go to Eckankar. Lawyer.
Yes, please.
Yemfa is omo aware. Moi wo amane bia mo betumi a separate honor from the spouse no. Mo ye any amane bia bibia sa.
Maintain empenism, sir.
Munyebi. Okay. Bagabat. Muye bibi sa.
Yes.
Se na wa warrior.
Yes.
Muye right speed to someone the better to woman tem.
Sesena na o kano. Ubusam say widow no Diana or no to buy and na kofa san come and buy. Inti enya say get to woman tem, but the clarity of thoughts. A mama or widow no who say ukuno no. They say when you kuno biem. Just to make that point clear, say that bond has been separated.
Nas or new being so one tokwa and also new being so what asemka and also musi woman tem mo ye is there any amamre na amani bia amoye ek muso me biza.
Oh, Debbie. So we na fe ni kusi so no bintem. Debbie.
Okay.
When you are tears and so on and was some so say ni pensi mawa. Yes.
But okabe bi dia mo.
Debbie we bibia.
It's perfect because you are responsible to your own liabilities and gains. In the say when be
somebody say e bi no mo ho a omo try say omo be sisi omo ntem ni ansana
ya say e bo ha na ye fan say but technically, no, we don't really do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
And the movie is an we kuna for no na say your bow so bemo say dim who say pretty or na what next?
yes, then the actual cremation as like fire, no, I ignite it. Then the body is burning. Body is burning, no. There are prayers I recite it to help say everything goes on.
How many minutes does it? Does it
I can vary, but then I think say mostly it means to get everything completely burnt. You know, sometimes we have to. Most of the people leave the vicinity, then maybe about 7 hours something.
Wow.
Because bones, you know, bones are moon but then to mostly we have everything completely burnt. Until to the next day, you know, and I like cool. Into the widow one and the widow no and the sons, especially the first son, no, he has the responsibility of boa all the ashes together into an ale and a container be then or disposing into a river ocean and
I didn't
because here car is a dot because in super consume until now no the earth will enter into the earth element but the water element no of course should also go to the sea until you get thrown into the
0557 52 22 13 0557 52 22 13 minim se mo ensem bia mo bibisa wo mo a mo bibisa Bhagavad bibia na se ekankani no so wo asem bia mo bibisa wo mo a 0557 52 22 13 0557 52 22 13 and then kwaya Krishna for mo faso kwa mo faso a omu ubi ka baby a omo kwa faso omu sie no and Eckankar for so ye ni omo di komo efa kwaya omu faso a omu so ubi ka baby a yesie no na Krishna for no so e no very interesting 0557 52 22 13 0557 52 22 13 na ashes no obi betumi keep bi
I don't know why I also keep it because it doesn't make sense to keep. The best thing is you have to let it go. Who keep here then? Is it because of attachment, selfish and the corner? No, you have to let it go. Also share go.
Okay. All right. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yamawajo.
Yeah, good evening.
Oh yeah.
I do want
Yo near Frosting.
a family.
What's it?
A family.
Yo, Kasani Tio.
Was not about 5 and Eckankar. I believe in spirituality in Shiande. The man was saying, by the reason himself, you just allow him to flow because
Okasano ye breaky until we obetumi afre bi wa na wasa afre obetumi afre bi ati so see me ma flow na say ade na ye sequence me ma na say obe flow ade na be futu afra nti okobe bi a say me ma na ye sequential so that we can all follow the sequence free 1 near ko 2 near ko 3 near ko 4 near ko 5 sa na tie nti no me interrupt the obeka bi awaka de sesi ehunu bia ye hunu bibia no ana bibi wa pese o kan mama wanka
oh menya sure
yeah just that me da o se wo be flu a o fa free ha no wa de akopie ha
enka empie ne
it is 0557 yeah hello 0557 52 22 13 0557 52 22 13 very interesting Krishna for a narration. I can't afford almost who na ye we jaw kan wa ko baby but Krishna for no very interesting so being come obi nye Krishna nia wait me bisa for that kind of burial.
I don't think so.
Oh, how? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm Wajo. What you saying?
Hello.
You're frozen.
Very obvious. Very ask Martha Aston.
Yet you.
Mr. Someone. I don't know more. I don't know much. No more.
Then I'm ready.
I don't know. Energy. I don't.
Are you open so who the into your machine?
I don't. Yeah.
Oh, you're Mate. Where you are not dear, but my man as aka. Where you are not an idea. But my man as aka 055752. Obano Frefie put to Jeremy Srabomadiana Fred. Well, I name moon yentini and Teddy Akana. Otiba could be an echo. Or Casaba could be an echo. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yamoaju Minia.
Yeah.
You're frozen Minia.
But your friend, me chapel do a jankaba.
Yet you will, Richard.
Thank you. In fact, I'm more educated in spirituality. I did a very good in Sinasta before you toy and your money are catchy. Now, I mean, I'm a person with good son say both Eckankar and Hari Krishna. I'm more believing in reincarnation. And my second question goes to say, the infant say, be any Pacono, could be born. And I have body do ya casing in a will. We still need that person need that purification as a sanctification now or come and seminar because already from a committing why bonnet. And still not the better all that procedures in one.
Question.
My question is, me say, infant say be any Pacono Wakuria there, acquire bonnet in the Biakama. Be a bonidiana, come and affect. Since any pack on woo, yet me before that sanctification, that purification now more come once them, yet me the frame one now. And my third question goes with that. I don't believe someone says some my own. First is about reincarnation. Do they believe in reincarnation? Second, so be a bonnet, not a bonnet to any car. So now, my purification because me meaning it. Say the away purification and many Pakona and authentication. We drink any Pakona, bra, bono, bebona, so area seeing according to Meba National Organ. So be Korea, dear, no, for beer and Akoya Bonnie beer. Not a camera, and I don't mean, Jenny said it, your yen, so we are saying.
Oh, Cherawadi, what be that question? So Cherawadi. Manning you one way.
Me patch you. Now, reincarnation.
Oh, first and last question, dear. Different topics. Manning and answer second one, and on whom common yedi.
Oh, okay.
What I say? And discussing reincarnation is a different topic altogether. And in the second one, no more.
Thank you very much.
Miss Medasi, what the question is? What you go into Patrick Trotuo? What Trotuo? I'm saying when they will finish speaking the course, then you answer
it.
Eckankar for some bizarre be so. I'm so will be bizarre. You and the reincarnation in the on Fantunten, and then a reincarnation is a whole topic on its own. 0557522213 0557522213. Lady no free aputu janona anka me pese or san freba because no kasa need to see intini and tin nke nana bna adepa nice lectures aprabu bagavat binim se unim no dia bright Kazmil or say namaste and no answer okay Buabe Ekomosis or say Hare Krishna Prabhu, please kindly accept my humble obeisance as at your lotus feet. Hey, hello.
Yeah, so I am
I feel online more clear. It's you. What's your frozen? Irama.
I was actually leaving the council. I usually lot. So most and just to say
be our network in you. fa texting and answer your voice note. Your voice note to our WhatsApp 0557 52 22 13. Your voice note to our WhatsApp na member na they all can hear mpa ba ukasa nyam say baby our network na nya papa because ukasa to see sa into okay now what a question answer
that's a question
oni pa kono wakowi ade ya bone dua wawu sa purification nyama na wakanyi na mo be ya manana
yeah na make us say no ya ma Hare Krishna for so sabi ye de training abrabo na boy bra nti enye obi a akọ sabi akodi ne boni ya ma ya bru ne nua ne akofa na ba say yemba ye this purificatory rites ne mum de agba abrabo pa mana so ani ama afoforo nyina hu say asemesi de esefata say yesimi ye nwumadi e boa no ene ebe ye na wenye obi a odi ne boni bi ni ade na last moment our pen quite
nti nada was so person chile say Krishna fu nyina mo hote
men can say entirely but I can say Hare Krishna need ya and you do all joining say why Hare Krishna in name
okay hold the line hello
never
papa
hello
yeah you on your floor say what did he say Ose Yetio. Hello.
Hello.
I know on the line on Sonia Papa. Mean okay to see the network and ya mo fra intimate here. But dear friend now we beside here now we beside intimate here. Yeah. Let me check the it's on your voice note to me on your voice note to me. Bese me kind there or a person or canon. So yes, it means that you are trying to say that Hare Krishna for when you're born.
And I make sure to say do also I Hare Krishna ni by deed, not by name. Yes, oh, me say me Hare Krishna ni. Now I'm sorry Hare Krishna ni ma pa. You me di Hare Krishna ni or Hare Krishna ni. You me di en kwasem fata.
Hello.
Hello.
Yamawajo.
Yeah, ja.
What is saying?
You're not Moko.
Get you near Frosting.
From Chas. You tell me, probably because of Hare Krishna.
Oh, Tio. Yet you will mean
Hello?
Yet you Casa.
Hare Krishna in the Casa.
Ah, Casa, oh, Tio. Yet here, who I'm saying, so show of Facebook who said, dear with Casa. I'm so share program. I'm say YouTube was a Facebook. But me tell you, when the chino so person no Casa, and I'm say or no Casa. Now I don't know whether I want to be a 101 any for number 2 way. Now open the account the way of throwing now. What the name you your bomb pay you everywhere and your person number 2 and the fatu way. Fatu na ye wi anasa.
Obet me enya wo 0248 377776 0248 377776 WhatsApp or call.
Me pacho ye the phone lines na be we lawyer pacho dey na oka. E dey twa to wada roma.
Yen Eckankar for there.
Meba my men pick it last go. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Your frost minia.
Wait and patch you quick one. Nature can do Jankano Samba beam. Quick one. Nanka me pete. Me bisa me bra Krishna nini. Inti enfani say me sure wada Roma. But say Krishna ni bia bra bo training. See training on the Krishna there. Mauba, I miss me Krishna. But never better Krishna ni. Along the line now, the norms and the do's and the acts of the Krishna.
Hello.
Hello.
Say on who ye?
Onyantiase, but oye Krishna abeto ebusianim. Me Krishna, fully Krishna, me name died in Bibia. Ina me ban ma wono na oba umbetiase mbi hu baby ina akwanhie bia to no kwan so se bia sabi nkola boni nsem ya wako school no wako be na owo bi enya. I still don't get it. I said or say I'm not saying say obi akodi ne boni bi
baby ade kore dia beto aso daache memre na so memre na so madam wasipi Bhagavat and lawyer madam wasi say any your supporting gentleman yankopon enkamo ho ye bre no ayebe Chaitanya Bhagavat Das or no temple president is con temple emina and Eckankar ni Mr. Owusu Koko Echan or a lawyer former magistrate and a former magistrate in Pakistan Eckankar for we are pairs care for Eddie Apomudin Hunsem Ebebrona House of New Glory so Eddie Nyakopon Asem Beba after that you bought jazz nice jazz music you just enjoy it and after that Lord Rings Eddie and your papa Ebebra Midin de Kosi as wouldn't the say Mohammed God is Shuaib. Oh, okay. Eckankar and a Muslim.
A Muslim.
Ayo, me that's it. Me was a